Okay, make sure your microphones are off. If you have no question, make sure your microphones are off. If you don't have question, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Yes, in today's class, we are going to look at how we can simply hold coins, and another thing, we need to look at which coins can we hold and where can we hold these coins from. Yes, now, like we normally do, whenever we have a class, we have to first look at the performance of Bitcoin. And for now, when you look at the Bitcoin here, this was my prediction that if we happen to close above here, we could look at this resistance, but now we can see the rejection happening at this area, and currently we can see this market breaking the support we have, and in most likely this market is likely to drop, whether you like it or not. If this one is not fake out, the market is likely to drop. It is likely to drop, and if we measure, the drop can be around 3.3%. And if Bitcoin can definitely drop 3.3%, just know the rest will be around 7% or between 7 to 15%. Just know. Because the money which is in Bitcoin is too much. Okay? Someone who is trading Bitcoin, you cannot have the same fear with someone who is trading Pepe. The fear cannot be the same. You get the point? So that's why whenever this Bitcoin drops like 3%, the rest of the coin will drop more than 10%. Do you know the reason why? It's because people don't trust those small projects. If the Bitcoin is dropping, they feel like, oh, this project is going to crash. That's why you see the rest of the coins dropping harder than Bitcoin. But someone holding Bitcoin, he cannot sell easily. He cannot sell easily. But when you are holding Pepe, you are holding Floki, you are holding Bonk, and you are seeing the Bitcoin is dropping, automatically you feel like, okay, I had a profit of maybe 2,000. Let me close. That's why you see these other projects dropping harder. You get the point? So just know. Someone is putting on microphone. Hey, what's wrong? Are we safe? Microphone is off, please.
Shamina.
Omumanyi oyo mutabuzi. Okay, let's go back here. So, in the Bitcoin, in all projects of cryptocurrencies, the Bitcoin is the one that is having too much money. It is having too much money in it. And since it was the first cryptocurrency, people, most of them, they believe in it. They believe in Bitcoin than other projects. That's why we normally call it the mother coin. It's the one driving the rest. 80% of the Bitcoin, of the cryptocurrencies, they follow the direction of Bitcoin. You get the point? Because people believe in Bitcoin. They may not believe in Pepe. They may not believe in people, but they believe in Bitcoin. Therefore, whenever they see Bitcoin dropping, they feel like, oh, the rest of projects will simply crash. And it is not simple for Bitcoin to crash. It is not simple for the Solana to crash, because people believe in it and too much money invested in those projects. Are we getting the point? So, we have coins that just target the bull run season. Someone can create a project for just a bull run. After bull run, you will never see that project again. Just be aware that some projects came in because of bull run season. And after bull run, you will look for the coin, nowhere to be seen. They are targeting money. So you have to be wise. Don't just invest because people have talked about coin over the world. They can talk about it, but at the end of the day, you can look for it and you are not seeing it anywhere. Like, for example, people really talked about Pi. I had my friends that could buy Pi at $7 each Pi. Everyone was expecting Pi to come to launch when it is around at least $100, $50. Can you imagine? So please, don't be excited. Don't be excited. Just do what is possible. If you feel like you are not understanding something, leave it. So for those who invested in Pi, they are now crying. Can you imagine buying Pi at $7? And now it is around $1. You can imagine. That is a pure loss. Until further notice. You have to hold it. Or else you can wake up in the morning and you find that the Pi is no more. It is nowhere. It can happen. So, before we put our money in coins, we need to be very careful. Though some coins can make for you money during the bull run season, but we don't call them the long-term projects. They are for short-term. We are not seeing future for those coins. Then if you are not seeing the future, there is no need to put your money for 5 years, for 10 years. Are we getting the point? We can put money in the coin, targeting the bull run only, not focusing on long-term projects. If I talk about long-term project, I'm meaning to put money for 5 years, to put money for 10 years. We have seen people investing money in Bitcoin since 2012. They have been having their money in Bitcoin, believing that one day, one time, Bitcoin will do wonders. And it did. They are successful now, I believe. Are we getting the point? So, therefore, as I have said, I expect Bitcoin to drop. If we keep below this line, I expect Bitcoin to drop. And when it is dropping, please, make sure you have enough margin calls. Yesterday we talked about margin calls drop. The total drop percentage we talked about 80. If Bitcoin can happen to drop 3%, just know the rest will be in 15% drop. And if you had a drop of 5%, you are finished. You get a point. Now this time double up is not going to help you, because I know most of you, the double up you are using, you are buying only 3 margin calls, and your drop 6%. If you have a drop of 6%, you are finished. Yesterday we had a lesson. I told you, please, there's no need, there's no way how you can trust market 100%. Me, I'm going to buy here, I will not put margin calls. I may not put margin calls, but on balance I have money. If it happens and the market changes the direction, I can simply open more margin calls. Are we together? So just know, anything can happen in the market and it can change direction. And yesterday also I told you that me, according to the way I'm seeing, Bitcoin may drop. Yes. So therefore, you would have prepared enough margin calls. Enough margin calls. If we talk about margin calls, we are not talking about just numbers. Having 5 margin calls and you feel like you are done. No. You may be having 50 margin calls, but yet they are covering only 20% drop. It's not good. Okay? Having 50 margin calls, but you are having a drop of 0.5, 0.3, 0.2. And when you add them together, you are just simply covering the 20%. Then what if market drops 50%? What if market drops 30%? Are you safe? I rather have 10 margin calls but covering 50%. I rather have 15 margin calls but covering 60% than having 50 margin calls covering 20%. Let me hope you are getting my point. If we talk about drop, when you open your coin, your loyal shoe, and you open any coin, when you go to trade settings, you can look at the word margin configuration. Margin configuration, where we have the multiple buying ratio. How many times do you want to buy? And we have another side which is having the word called call drop. Margin call drop. So we are talking about that call drop. When you add them together, those call drops, what do you get? It is very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen. That is the drop we are talking about. If my signals are having 15% drop, it doesn't mean that you also need to have 15% drop. We put that 15% drop or 20 for emergency. At least for the start. Yes, for the start, we can have that percentage. But put in mind that the market can simply drop more than 15%. The market can simply drop more than that 20%. If it happens, how ready are you? How ready are you? Okay? So, that is it. So, let's go to the coin market cap. You can have this application in your phone. It is called the coin market cap, and it's where you can find all the cryptocurrencies that are in this world. You can find them here, and it's where you can know that if I want to trade this coin, where can I find it? Where can I find it? They can simply guide you that if you want to trade this coin, you can simply find it on the following exchanges. Okay? They can show you. I think the grid is not, it is not too much. It is at 66 out of 100. Fear and greed, it is at 66. You can see that the total market cap, as we speak, it is around 3.78 trillion. 3.78 trillion. We are talking about dollars, guys. We are talking about dollars. So, if you scroll down here, you can look at these coins. I'm putting on all cryptocurrencies. Now here, you can definitely choose the top 100. You can definitely choose the top 10. Here they are arranged. Here they are arranged according to the money invested in. You can see that in the first position, we have Bitcoin. If you have money and you want to invest in Bitcoin, you can put, because it is the leading one. Bitcoin was at 15,000. Were you not there? It was at 15,000. We were seeing it all. But we failed to invest. We were all there, but we failed to put the money. We were not aware that Bitcoin can move all that distance. And some of us were not having money. Yes. In the second position, we have Ethereum. Ethereum, this coin is for big man called Elon Musk. If you know Elon Musk, it is the owner of Ethereum. Are we getting the point? I'm reading for you the top 10 coins that you can invest in for 5 years and even more than 5 years. Now, you may think that Bitcoin is not having money. Let me calculate for you here. You normally say, Bitcoin is too expensive. It is hard to make money from Bitcoin. Let me calculate for you here. If you had invested your 2,000 in Bitcoin, when it was at 15,000, this could be the coins you could get, 0.1333. Now, when you get 0.133, oh, what is this one doing? Let me first go back. It is 0.133. Let's take this times the Bitcoin price. Let's say we could sell at $120,000. Okay? 120,000. Is this money very small? To gain 15,000 in just a period of 1 to 2 years? Is this money very small? Hey, we are talking about dollars, guys. You invested your $2,000 and within 1 to 2 years, you are collecting profit of $15,960. Who is saying the money is small? Hey, if you get it right now, I believe you can jog around. In Ugandan currency, let's put it there. That is over 57 millions. 57 millions I think it is not small money. Not so. You invested your 2,000 and you live there for 2 to 1 year and you collect 57 millions. So please, you need to wake up and know the power of holding. You need to wake up and know the power of holding, ladies and gentlemen. But otherwise, you will trade. You will trade and trade, but you will not be seeing the money you want. You will not see the money you want. I'm telling you. So, in third position, we have XRP. It is in third position. Ladies and gentlemen, you can look at the money which is in the coin here on market cap. This word market cap here, under it, this is the money that is in coins. Bitcoin is having 2.2 trillion. Hey, 2.2 trillion. We have Ethereum. The money is here. We have XRP. The money is here. Are we getting the point? So please, if you get a coin and it is having like 2 millions and you invest in your money, just know you are finished. The bank can definitely withdraw that 2 million and the coin can go back to zero. Are you getting my point? The coin can go back to zero after withdrawing those 2 millions, or after withdrawing even 1 million. If it is having 2 millions and they withdraw 1 M, the coin will go back to zero. We have USDT is in first position. We have BNB. The BNB coin is the owner. This BNB is coin for Binance, and the owner of Binance is the owner of BNB coin. So you see that if you invest in BNB, you will be in the right position. You don't expect BNB to be delisted. There's no way how it can happen that they are going to delist BNB. These coins are having money. Only that, I don't know. We don't have patience. You invest, after 3 months, you want to withdraw. I got some problems, so the only money I have, it is this one. Can you imagine? Let us use the money that we are not going to remove there before hitting our target. Let us use profit only. In that day you have made $200. What do you lose if you remove $50 and you invest in some coins? What do you lose? Remain with $150. $150 can sort your problems. And remember, the next day you will trade. Again, you make more money. Please, stop removing the money that you invested for long term. You will regret. You will regret. We have the Solana in 6th position. Solana in 6th position. We have USDC in 7th position. We have Doge in 8th position. We have Tron in 9th position. And finally, in 10th position, we have Cardano. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to invest for long term, I advise you to invest in the first 10 coins. In the rest, you can put small money. In the rest of the coins, you can risk with small money. We have other coins that are okay. We have Sui, we have Link, we have XRM. They are okay, but ladies and gentlemen, if you want to invest your good money, invest in the first 10. In the first 10. And please, not every time we have to invest. No, we don't invest any time. You must know when to invest and when to exit. We invest at the end of bear market. We invest at the end of bear market. And we sell everything at the end of bull run in December. The cycle is for 4 years. 1 year market will always drop. The second year, it will be ranging, being in preparation for bull run. The next 2 years, market will simply shoot. And at the end of the last year, that's when we remove, we sell out everything. And you will find here people buying in December, feeling like market is still pumping, market is still pumping. Yet the next year, the market will be dropping. Are we getting the point? We don't invest every time we want. No. You must know the cycle of the cryptocurrencies. Invest at the end of bear market, then get out at the end of bull market. Are we together? Have you picked something in today's lesson?
Yes, thank you, coach.
We get the point. So don't fear. Your 500 can turn millions. Your $200 can turn millions. You fear what you don't know. Just close your eyes. Put your 200 in coin. Put your 500 in the coin. At the end of the bull run, you will come back thanking me. Because I know, I tested this several times. I know what I'm talking about. That your 200 can turn millions. The 500 that you are looking at as the capital right now, it can turn millions. And that means you can have more capital. Let us always use at least 30% of our profit. We invest. Use 30%, invest. Use 30%, invest. At the end of the day, you will see the difference. Are we clear, guys? I think we are clear. Do we have any question? Are you questioning me or not? No one is ready to ask.
No.
Now, when you click on any coin you want, you will see here, I have clicked on Doji. Now they are telling me, Doji is on Binance. You can find Doji on Bybit. You can find Doji on Coinbase Exchanger. You can find Doji on Upbit. You can find Doji on OKX and many others. Before you buy a coin, first know this coin, it is on how many exchanges. What if Binance delist it? Where will I find it? Mostly for those who are holding on Trust Wallet, because Binance can delist Doji, but Bybit may not delist it. You get the point? Therefore, if you are holding your coin on Trust Wallet, you can easily transfer that coin from Trust Wallet to Bybit. And you sell from Bybit, you transfer your money to Binance and sell. Are we getting the point? So you should know, I'm going to invest in this coin, but how many exchanges where I can get it? There you can put your money. If you want to invest through exchanges, you can know where you are going to put your money. Are we together? So I think that is it. That is the small information you need. Yes, that is the small information you need. Next, do you have any question? I see people, they are interested in Pepe. Pepe made money from the first. I don't expect it to make money. It made money from the beginning. People made money from Pepe. You know the problem with you people? You are always excited. You want to invest yet others are out. Why? People made money in Pepe when they listed. They made more money, and there is no way how they can make money again. In the same project, it is the hardest way. I'm telling you, you can make some, but not too much. Like the one they made in the beginning. You get the point? Yes, you can find Pepe on the following exchanges. There are many. Binance, Uniswap. I think this is Binance US. Then we have Bybit. We have Coinbase. We have Upbit. We have OKEX. We have Bitget. We have Mexo. We have Get.io. In 10 exchanges, you can simply find the Pepe coin. You get the point? So, if you want to hold Pepe for this bull run, for this remaining months, then you can know where you can find it. Yes. If you are trading it on Binance, then you can look at the other exchanges. Then you can hold it from there. But I told you, please, just know the position of Pepe as we speak. It is holding too much money. It is in 28 position. The application that we need to download, it is called the Coin Market Cap. You can find all this information that you need. Okay, you can see the best performing coins of the day. You can see the worst performing and everything. The greed and fear. It is where you can look at the altar season, how many altar coins that are performing well. Out of 100, I can see that only 37 are performing well. Yes. Out of 100, only 37. And now it is somehow. It was around, was it 7? Some few months ago. It was 7, just 7 out of 100. Can you imagine? But now you can see we are progressing. It is 37. And the grid, it is 66. 66 out of 100. That's what we are meaning. We are talking about the percentages. 66% out of 100. That is the greed and fear. So meaning the fear and greed is more than 50%. Therefore, meaning the buyers are taking over. If we are below 50, that means sellers are taking over. But now, buyers are leading. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? And you can see the market cap increased from 2. Last month it was 2.5, around 2.5, 2.7. But you can see now we are around 3.7 trillion. The thing is yet to catch fire. Otherwise, I really wish you the best, unless we have questions. Me, I'm done for today's lesson.
I have a question, Coach.
Yes, please.
Otherwise, good morning.
How are you, Daniel?
I'm all right.
Yes.
Could it be the right time now, like if I have money to buy and hold BNB?
BNB. Now, for example,
Yes.
if we talk about BNB, let's look at it here and I give you my view.
Okay.
Let me get the BNB. Where are you? Okay. BNB. You go up. BNB. You are here. Okay, this is BNB. Now, let's go to higher time frame and we see what could be. Now, this is 1 day time frame and this was BNB. You know, before you do anything, you first understand why are you doing it. Why are you doing it at that time? So I think this was 2021 in a bull run season. So this was bull run for 2021 here. From here up to here. This was 2021 bull run season. So the market started dropping here. Slowly, up to here. Up to here. And this is the highest point of BNB. Is it? Yes. This was its highest point. It was at 43. It went from 43 up to 607. Do you know that? Do you know that money? It is much money. It was at 43. It increased from 43 up to $607. Now, currently, as we speak, 2023, it dropped all the way from here up to here. That was its drop. But now, we can see this BNB rising in 2020. At the end of 2023, we can see it rising. By then, it was around $211. And now, it is at 760. 760. Now, where do you think this coin is going? Where do you think? Because it is above on the previous highs. All highs. It is above it. So do you see the future in this coin? In this bull run season? Maybe going to 2000. That's what I can see. Going to 2000. Will that be enough for you? Moving from 700 to 2000, I think currently this may not be your option. Currently, because we could look at the coin which not yet breaks through the previous high. But now, this one is at highest level. So how sure are you that it will continue moving up and give you good money? You get the point? So as we speak, this one is high.
Yes.
This one is what? Is high. Though it may make some small money, but it is high compared to the rest. Compared to the rest, let's look at Shush. Now when you look at Shush, you can see that Shush was coming from $22. Let's compare this, because this is also a big project. Now, it was once at $22, okay? But as we speak, it is at 0.86. Are we together? Meaning, if you consider this, it can be far better than the other one, because this one is still having long journey to move to break the highest level of it. You get the point? This one, it is a sure deal. It will move to this point. But the other one, you are not sure where it will go. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
At least here you know it will move from where it is to the previous high. Now, where do you think BNB will go? You don't know. Because here I can buy and set my selling point at $22. But on BNB, how much will you set as your selling point? You don't know. You don't know. By the way, if you want to hold, you still have a chance. Because coin haven't moved enough. They are just starting. They are at the bottom. They are preparing. Maybe for those big ones, Solana is also up at the moment. XRP is too high. You get the point. The big ones are already high. So, it is hard now to make money from them. You can make small, but not too much. But now, it's better now. You look at these, the next projects that we have. The big projects are already up. So, for example, if you look at the XRP, now let me show you XRP. You could trust that and put money, but it is already high. Now, how much will you make from it? XRP, where are you? I'm not seeing you. XRP, it is here. You look at XRP. Let me see. I think that is it. It is at the highest point. You see? No point behind that is higher than where it is. It is high. So, where do you think it will go? Where do you think it will go? No way. You don't know. But at least others you can identify that, okay, this one is still at this price and it will go to this price. The way these big coins break the previous highs, it is the same way the rest of coin will break their previous highs. Are we getting the point? It is the same way. So you just look at that point. We have Doji here. Let us also check it. You see? Doji, its all-time high, it is around 0.60. 0.60. But currently, it is at 0.2. Are you seeing the difference? I think the difference is small as well. So, if you wanted to invest in this big project, you have to invest in time. You were supposed to invest in 2023 in October, November, and December, because it was the end of bear market. Are we together? That was the right time to invest in big projects. But the small ones, they are still down. They are still down. Solana is also high. Hope you get my picture now.
Yes.
Yes. So, if we want to invest in big projects next year, please make sure you buy them in October, November, and December next year. That's when they will be down. And the following year, they will simply move up. And now, again, you will regret again. You will regret, yet I have been here telling you, please, it is time to invest. You keep trading and you fraud. It is time to invest. And later on, you start saying, oh my God, I have failed to raise capital. Yes, because you wanted to trade with your $100. So, it is right time to know where you belong. It is right time to know whether you will manage this business or not, to know whether you will get more money from holding. I beg you, for those who are holding, please don't tamper on that money until December. Don't withdraw. We want to jubilate. Guys, do you have any question? Or we call it a day? No questions. Thank you for attending. Next time, better. We keep moving like our motto says. Hey, yes, that is our motto. We must keep moving. Have a blessed day, guys. Kale Anthony, I've seen you. Thank you. Yeah, we move as usual.